What's up, guys? Thanks for viewing. How do you like that? Getting awful creative here with these videos. I'm bored as can be. It is the end of February. For many of you that do not know, I do have a day job, and I have a company called Squeegee Clean. We do window cleaning, pressure washing, gutter cleaning, roof cleaning, carpet cleaning, vinyl shutter restoration, gutter brightening, and snow plowing. So this time of the year, the only service that we really are providing, because most people are not thinking about those other services, is snow plowing. Hence why I love snow, but I'm not going to be irresponsible and forecast something that is not going to happen. But I will tell you the truth. Will give you my gut. Will give you my expertise over the past 30 so years. Anyway, what you're looking at is the European latest model run. This is the mean ensemble members, 51. They run all different algorithms, formulas, add them all up, divide them by 51 to get your average snow. Voila, and that's what you're showing. Here's the Washington, D.C. backdrop. That is a pretty impressive 6 to 10 inches of snow forecasted by the European mean ensemble over the course of the next 15 days. For March, that's pretty impressive. The control run, even more, 6 to, let's say, actually we'll just go 8 to 12, 8 to 14, 8 to 15 back here. Once again, pretty impressive. So bottom line is this. We have winter. Winter is not done until I say it's done. I do have that power, believe it or not. So if you don't want winter, turn this video off right now. If you want winter and if you love snow, or if you're just bored and want to watch this, stay tuned because we're going to go over some things. We're going to take this at a piece-by-piece basis because we have multiple pieces of energy all over the country coming into the West Coast, some not even on the continent yet, some still out in the Pacific Ocean. And whether those pieces interact properly or not determines what we have, what we don't have. Right now, it is a guessing game, but let's first start with tomorrow. Modeling has been coming around, but to say that it's not been showing snow for tomorrow is just downright irresponsible because we do have models out there that have been pretty consistent. We're going to start with the Canadian model. This model has been pretty consistent over the past couple days. I'm just going to go to snowfall, take you to the Washington, D.C. backdrop. Let me first and foremost start and say this is tomorrow into Friday, tomorrow night into Friday is not a northeastern Pennsylvania storm. From what I see, I'm not ignoring you, but I'm just not, there's nothing to talk about really. You got your inch of snow today. You might get another half an inch to an inch tonight, and then we'll have to wait for the weekend. We'll talk about that later though. But, you know, to say that the Canadian hasn't been showing snow, I mean, that's just inconsistent because you know, this is 4 to 7 inches in between Harrisburg and D.C. If you go back, let's just take this back for 2 days. You know, it's still 4 inches. It was a little bit more widespread further north. Started going down a little bit. Then yesterday morning, back there. Okay, so we got still 3-4 inches. Don't pay attention to those purples that you just saw because that's what its projection is for the next storm. Then we got last night no storm for Thursday into Friday, no storm at all. It's down in D.C. and then all of a sudden today, we're back up there. So to say that there hasn't been modeling is irresponsible. The European model from Monday was showing a 3 to 6 inch snow event from basically Pittsburgh to Reading. Then it showed a 1 to 3, and then it's backed off. And then all of a sudden, now today again, here we are with the backdrop. Let's go to Pennsylvania. Accumulated snow, past 2 runs. I mean, this is from what's going on now up north. But, okay, so it's saying, hey, by Friday afternoon, there's 2-3 inches down here, Baltimore-Washington corridor. As you saw in the Canadian, it was a little bit further north. It was more like Baltimore to Harrisburg, more widespread, I should say. But you take this back to 12 hours ago, the European says, there was a coating to an inch down there. 2 days ago, this whole area right up in here, this whole area right in here was painted in 3 to 6 inches of snow. So what has occurred that's changed? Nothing really. There was always a storm on the maps, pardon me as my phone rings. It's just a matter of how the models were handling it. And right now that we're in 36 hours of the event, there's going to be some changes. And there's still going to be some changes. And this can possibly just come right back to that 3 to 6 inch event. And I think that there are some hints that it might be trying to do so. Let me go up to the GFS model here. I want to show you. Go to this DC backdrop again. And go right to snowfall. I want to show you some things here. Okay, so we got to 48 hours. So this is Friday. Let's just go to Saturday. All right, so this is the most current. This is the 18Z. I want you to pay attention to something. See, first and foremost, let me do this. I want you to pay attention in this area, particularly more back in this area. So 6 hours ago, there's something going on in this area, and I think that it's going to portray what the future modeling is going to suggest. Originally, there was a nice band of snow on all of the modeling 2 days ago that basically ran its course just like this. 3 to 6, 2 to 4 inch band. On some of the models, it's still there. Some of the global models, the European and the GFS, it's not there quite yet. Will it get there? How far north is the question, does this come? Because it will impact travel Thursday night into Friday. It's a matter of, is it DC Baltimore? Is it Baltimore York? Is it DC to York? Is it DC to Harrisburg? Or is it York Harrisburg? All those are still on the table. So we're going to have to watch this closely. Let me just show you. The NAM Wharf. We've talked about this. If you follow my videos, you know that this is a model that we start to use in more short range. So I want to just show you something. Is this a trend? Is it a fluke? I really don't like to take, honestly, the 18Z guidance with too much significance, but as we get closer, you have to. So let's just go out to 60 hours because that's what this goes out. But as I said, we like to use this model within 24 to 36. It works best under 24. Let's just say that. This is the latest 18Z run. Let's go over the course of a day, okay? It wasn't anything because there's it only goes out to 60 hours, all right? So it really wasn't showing much of anything. So then we get to last night. All right, so that's 6 hours later. Start to see it down south. 6 hours later, spans north a little bit, gets a little bit juicier. 6 hours later, even juicier. Still not too far north, still avoiding the Harrisburg, York area. 18Z. You're watching this slowly go away down here and slowly start to push this way. I noted that in the GFS model, the 18Z guidance has also shown signs of that in this area. Remember with the last storm, I don't know if you watched this, but I said, will the model come to me or will I have to go to the model? I once again think that the model is going to fill in. It's going to begin to fill in this area. So to say 3 to 6 inches is not on the table is that's irresponsible because it is, but also is 0 inches on the table. So we got a tricky scenario coming up here. Stay tuned with me as always, and the more that I learn and the more that I feel confident, I will put it out there. I already have a threat map out, but just so you know, this is a Thursday into Friday event. So if it does occur, travel will be disrupted on Friday morning. All right, guys, thanks for viewing. Have yourself a fantastic evening. Take care now. See ya.